Welcome back onto yet another edition of Try with Coach Parry. My name is Brad Brown. We've got Rudolf Nordeer with us once again. And today we're talking about strength training for triathletes and how to squeeze it in an already busy training schedule. Rudolf, nice to catch up once again. Are you well?
Hi there, Brad. Thanks for having me. Yes, I'm well, thanks.
Rudolf, a great question. It popped up in the forums on the Coach Parry Online Training Club, and it's got to do with strength training as a triathlete. And I think this resonates probably with most triathletes, is for most of us who have families and are working full-time, it's hard enough to train for a triathlon where you have to put in three disciplines, the swim, the bike, and the run. Where do you find time to put in a strength training program on top of all of that? Is it a case of you need to incorporate it with the other sessions? How would you suggest we go about it?
Hi there, Brad. Obviously, it does depend on how busy your schedule is and also your racing calendar. If you've got a set racing calendar, normally during the off-season, people have a lot more time on their hands. That's where you can incorporate gym program, but that is in an ideal world. But a lot of us are racing throughout the year, as our season is a lot different to overseas, and we're racing continuously throughout the year. So my advice would be you can, on the run, you can do hills, same with the bike, overgear work on the bike, which can simulate some strength work. But I would suggest at least once or twice during the week, go to the gym and do some strength work, but not heavy weights, as we do not want to increase muscle mass. Just basically increase your strength a bit and also help you out with injury prevention, as it is more conditioning kind of thing that we do, as we do not get to the gym like normal athletes because we need to train swimming, cycling, and running. So time is very, very limited, but a bit of strength and conditioning will help with injury prevention, especially with that. Also because our muscles tend to get imbalanced because of all the three disciplines that we train, especially I know our backs, because we're swimming freestyle most of the time, and also being in that time trial position, being very aggressive. A lot of people struggle with lower back pain, especially Ironman people. After 120 Ks, the lower back starts to hurt, tend to sit more up, so you lose your aerodynamic advantage, and also it's not a nice thing to run with a sore back.
Absolutely. And Rudolf, you mentioned about going to a gym. You don't necessarily have to go to a gym. And I'm speaking just out of experience of what we've got on our training platform. I know you and our strength and conditioning coach, Shona, have put together a series of strength and conditioning programs for triathletes. And a lot of it is body weight stuff. You don't have to physically go to a gym and push big weights. So it's something that you can do literally in your lounge at home. And I know I'm talking to triathletes here, so it's not like you're sitting at home watching TV in the evenings, because generally you're doing double sessions. But if you've got 20, 30 minutes at home and you're sitting in the lounge, it's something you can do sort of almost in your downtime where you're not training one of the other three disciplines. Am I correct in saying that?
Yeah, that's correct. You don't need to go to the gym for fancy weights, fancy equipment or anything. Like you said, Shona has put together a nice strength and conditioning program where you use body weights, some resistance bands. So also you don't have to fork out to buy your own personal gym at home. Maybe a few weights here or there, a few resistance bands, a medicine ball, and then you can do it at home while you're busy making food, waiting for the food to cook, or I don't know how busy people are.
It's like, do triathletes sit at home and watch TV? I don't know. I know I don't, so that's for sure. If you want to download that training program, it is free. You can access it right now. All you need to do is head over to coachparry.com/try-strength. The URL is on the screen now. That's coachparry.com/try-strength. You can get that strength program as we speak right now. Rudolf, as always, great to catch up, and I look forward to chatting again soon.
Sure, thanks for having me, Brad. Cheers.